Tonight, a dire warning for Canada's climate. The country is warming twice as fast as the rest of the world.
We need to take action on climate change.
Indicated that the changing climate is something that all of us around the world have to deal with, and associated with that is the crisis with our biodiversity. So as the climate changes, this is impacting our the diversity of life on the planet, and so to me those two things are intimately linked and the most pressing issues we have to deal with.
Soils and vegetation thus far have been a major source of atmospheric concentration of CO2. Until now, even more so, the total amount that have come from trees and soils of carbon is more than what has come from fossil fuel emission. So making that awareness that this has been a major source. But contrary to the geologic process of carbon sequestration and fossil fuel combustion, this is reversible. The soil and trees and vegetation can be a sink for atmospheric CO2. And this awareness is not there. Many people who make the policies and those general public do not really know that yes, trees and soils have been a source. They know about fossil fuel, but not about there. And they also do not know that properly managed, they can also be a sink. And I think this should involve dialogue between the scientific community and the general public, scientific community and the policymaker, but more important, should be very important part of teaching at even the school level, from K to 12 grades, so that the students know what are the sources of carbon, where have the carbon come from mostly, and how can it be put back.
As a USDA scientist, it became very clear that what the future was. The future is in this room. And try as I might to change the system from within, it wasn't working. And so it became very clear that I needed to get out, and that this was a grassroots effort. Paradigm shifts don't come from the government. They don't come from universities. It doesn't mean that the government and universities don't have a role to play, but it starts with you in this room. It starts not by... Look at what the status quo has produced. Look at what the status quo has produced. Where is it? It's Iowa, right there. That is what the status quo produced. That's not good enough. We need bold action. We don't need more pamphleteers. We don't need people who are talking about it and patting themselves on the back for getting a new packet of wildflower seeds to save the bees. We need bold action. We need people that are willing to change their own lives and be an example to other people. Okay? That boldness needs to come back.